All right, welcome in. We got 5 games here tonight that have not started on this June 17th. We are going to go ahead and focus on the first 5 in all of them. Hey, it's Joe Raineri, WagerTalk.com, and welcome in to First 5. And we got a few interesting pitching matchups tonight. We got the Cubs as a big favorite in the first 5 tonight, and well, can we trust the Cubs to bounce back here in this spot? We also have the Yankees as a big first 5 favorite with Rodon on the mound. Let's hope he doesn't walk anybody between now and the first pitch. Max Scherzer. Could this be the last time we see him on the mound starting in Major League Baseball? Pittsburgh and Oakland out west. I do like Braxton Ashcraft, but he's taking on a pitcher that, well, we've seen before. We just have not seen him in a little while. And finally, Baltimore at Seattle coming up. And last week's box scores are worth knowing before you bet anything tonight in this game. So let's get it going. Game 1, though, let's focus on the Blue Jays and the Red Sox as Max Scherzer and his 10.23 ERA this season, that's right, 10.23 ERA, is taking the mound. And yet, I'm looking at Toronto only plus 106 tonight in the first 5. Because the gap between where that price should be and where it is what makes this game worth talking about. Now, his last time out against the Phillies, 3 1/3 innings, 5 earned. But he did leave with runners on base, and the bullpen, of course, let them score. So not all those runs were on Max Scherzer. But here's what we know about him. 6 starts this season, and even giving him the benefit of every contact metric there is, every piece of luck, everything that could possibly go in his favor, the number that strips all of that out and measures hard contact allowed, 6.14. Still terrible, guys. Under 6 strikeouts per 9, over 4.5 walks a game. It's bad at every level, and the season confirms it. But with Bieber almost around the corner and ready to come back, chances are this might be the last time we see him starting a game for the Blue Jays. For the Red Sox, Jake Bennett struggled his last time out. 5 innings, 4 earned against Tampa. It was a rough day. But we're 3 starts in with him, and the underlying metrics tell me a different story because batters haven't been hitting the ball nearly as hard off of him as the box score suggests. He's been pitching better than those surface numbers are showing. 3 starts is a small sample, but I think the direction is right on him. And Boston has been getting better offensively lately. They've been putting up 5.2 runs a game over the last week. Contreras has been getting it going here. Rafaela, also Abreu. They got some guys that can get some damage done. Meanwhile, Toronto at 4.4 runs a game, but their big issue is they can't hit left-handed pitching. They haven't hit left-handed pitching well all year long. So the pitching advantage is certainly at Boston, and the line has moved towards Boston all day. The numbers back it up. To me, it's Red Sox first 5, minus 135. I would play it up to minus 140. Don't go crazy, but the Sox in the first 5, say goodbye to Max Scherzer. It's probably the last time we're seeing him. Meanwhile, White Sox at the Yankees. Yankees minus 186 tonight with Rodon on the mound. Obviously in the Bronx, strong lineup behind him. I get it. I just don't know that I can pay that price in the first 5. So he is facing a Chicago lineup that's, well, it's been cold. 3.8 runs a game over the last week. Benintendi has been the one bat doing anything here at this point. The offense has been flat. But here's the problem. Rodon creates problems for himself. When you walk 5.5 batters per 9 innings, you're giving guys who are struggling at the plate opportunities to get on base. And Chicago doesn't need to be a good hitting team if Rodon is just putting guys on base for free. So minus 186 means this game shouldn't be close. But free base runners and walks makes games close. His overall numbers are good. His ERA 3.19. Contact numbers, pretty much the same. So he is what he looks like. His last start, 6 innings against the Guardians, 3 earned, solid. But solid doesn't get me to minus 186 in the first 5. Even though the Yankees are going up against Anthony Kay, who is, shall we say, bit of a hot mess here. And the Yankees lineup, by the way, crushing it. 7.2 runs a game over the last week. Goldschmidt has been as hot as anyone in the league. Caballero, Volpe even hitting the ball behind him. The Yankees are crushing it, even without Judge available to them. And K's ERA, 4.30. The contact numbers, though, much worse, not better. New York is going to score in this game. The question is whether they score enough in 5 innings to justify this price. Because if Rodon is going to be busy giving the White Sox a path back every time he goes to, 3 balls and 1 strike, we might have a problem here. And at that price, the only value is on the White Sox in the first 5. Plus 145 is the way I lean. But again, this is all going to depend on Rodon and how many times he puts guys on base. Coming up, I got the Rockies at the Cubs. Couple of things you need to know in that one. But first, want to offer you guys the chance and the opportunity to head over to WagerTalk.com and take advantage of one of the great deals we have right now. It's a Major League Baseball All-Access Pass. That means you can get 3 full days of every play in Major League Baseball that we post, just $49. It's a 3-day All-Access Pass. It's a great way for you guys to partner up here together with me. Already 4-0 this week in plays on Monday and Tuesday. We are locked and loaded, ready to go here tonight on my page. You can get there quicker, wt.buzz/JR. It's all at wagertalk.com. Take advantage of this deal. $49 gets you a 3-day all-access pass. Give it a shot. Partner up with me. Let's profit together. That is what this is all about. All right, game 3 tonight. Rockies at the Cubs. Cubs minus 180 on the first 5 tonight. What? Javier Assad on the mound for Chicago, and he's going to have to handle a scorching hot Colorado offense right now. Assad missed nearly 200 days between Major League Baseball starts before the season started. He has made 4 starts since coming back, and he's been building up the right way. Don't get me wrong. Last time out, 6 innings against the Giants, 0 earned. His ERA sitting around 3.99 on the season. His contact numbers in that same ballpark. He is, again, what numbers say he is. No big gap, no hidden edge. He's a 4 ERA pitcher. Sean Sullivan is going for Colorado. Well, this is interesting because he's got 1 start since coming back from the IL, 3 innings, 0 earned, 49 total pitchers. Batters weren't exactly hitting the ball hard off of him in that start, but it's 1 start and 3 innings. And that's the entire data set. He's still building himself back up. Colorado's lineup has been one of the hottest, I told you, in baseball this week. 6.7 runs a game over the last 7 days. Rumfield has been doing damage every time up. Castro and Johnston right behind him. That's who Assad has to quiet at the plate, and he's got to do it at minus 180. Chicago at 4.3 runs a game. Yeah, we know Pete Crow Armstrong. Congratulations on hitting for the cycle. He's been one of the hotter bats in the league right now. But Suzuki and Bush, although they're getting better, I don't know. I mean, Sullivan is definitely walking into a lineup that can score. But again, it's all about price. And in the first 5, are we sure Assad is going to be minus 180 worth to back? I don't know. He's solid. He's not minus 180 solid, though. He's a 4 ERA pitcher who has he has to shut down a lineup that's been scoring nearly 7 runs a game over the last week. That price requires him to do something, I'm sorry, that his metrics don't promise. Colorado first 5 for me, again, plus 140, 145. I'll lean that way. There is no way I want to step in front of that lineup with how hot it is, especially with a pitcher on the mound that we just can't trust at this point. Game 4 tonight. Pirates at the Athletics here. Pirates bounce back 6-5. Last night, Pirates with Ashcraft on the mound, hovering around minus, 135, 138 in Sacramento. And I like Ashcraft. I really do here. He's been one of the real stories in the National League this season. His ERA around 3.30, and that number, of course, is all about how hard batters have been hitting the ball off of him. Underneath that ERA, he's been better than what those numbers show. He has had some bad luck, but he is over 9 innings, by I think, 9.5 strikeouts per 9, under 2.5 walks. So his command is real, and the numbers have been consistent all year long. Good news for Pittsburgh is they get to go up against Aaron Civale for the Athletics, who's returning from right shoulder tendonitis. 216 days will do that there. Actually, I'm sorry. He started the season actually not too bad, but he has been on the IL for a couple of weeks. He did have one tune-up start in the minors. He did look clean, but his last Major League Baseball outing was May 25th against Seattle. 4 innings, 7 earned, 73 pitches, 3 home runs. Not good here. His season ERA is 4.20. The contact numbers underneath, 5.11. He's been worse than his ERA shows, and that was before he landed on the IL. Both lineups have been swinging it good here, although the Athletics have been red hot, but so have the Pirates, even though that a lot of those games have not ended in wins for them. They came here to Sacramento after getting beat up by the Marlins. They got crushed in the first game of the series. They came back and won last night. They got the right guy, I think, on the mound for them here tonight. The Pirates can score, and they have the pitching edge in the first 5 tonight. I think Ashcraft is legit. I think the numbers say so at every level. I think Civale coming back, not good, especially as a fly ball pitcher in that ballpark in Sacramento. Pittsburgh, first 5, minus 135 for me. I think that's the way to look at that game. All right, we got one more here with the Orioles at the Mariners, 9:40 Eastern time start, and George Kirby on the mound for Seattle. 7 days ago, by the way, Baltimore faced Kirby in Seattle, 6 innings, 10 Ks, 3 earned. Same matchup, Seattle, minus 137 right now in the first 5. His ERA, Kirby, sits at about 4.07, but the numbers that measure how hard batters have been hitting the ball off of him all season have him closer to 3.63. He's been better than what that ERA number is showing you guys. Command has been clean, under 2.5 walks all year, and that last start against this exact lineup confirmed it. 10 Ks in 6 innings, only giving up 3 runs. I kind of like it in this spot here. Meanwhile, Kyle Bradish goes for Baltimore. His last start, against this exact lineup in Seattle. 4 innings, 5 earned. His season ERA, 4.30, and the contact numbers match it. He's been exactly what he looks like. Walk rate is approaching 5 per 9 innings. Not good. That creates problems against any lineup here. Baltimore's lineup, though, has been among one of the better groups that we have seen over the last week or so. Alonso has been crushing it. O'Neill right behind him. Henderson has also been very good. The offense can score. Seattle's lineup has been quiet, although it looks like they did get Cal Raleigh back here, and hopefully he can get it going. But to me, Kirby has just showed that he can handle this lineup a week ago. Bradish showed he couldn't. So the market adjusted after this series, and sharp money seems to be coming in on the Mariners all day. Seattle first 5, minus 137, minus 145. I think that's the only way that I would look here because the pitching advantage is clear. Bradish gave up too many runs last time you faced him a week ago. Kirby, I think he's going to miss just as many bats here tonight. And there you got it, guys. There is your first 5 on the slate here tonight for this June 17th. Don't forget, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Become part of this WagerTalk TV family. And also, make sure you head over to my page at WagerTalk.com. grab that best bet that we have here tonight. Grab yourself one of the packages there, the 3-day all-access pass, all Major League Baseball games, including 5% best bets for the next 3 days. $49, guys. That's the way to do it. Partner up. Let's cash some tickets. We've been red hot already this week. Also have a free play up, and I told you guys those plays have been absolutely ridiculous. 18-3, I believe, over the last 21 free plays in Major League Baseball. We got another one up there tonight. Check it out over at my page. Use the shortcut, wt.buzz/JR. Appreciate the time as always. Enjoy the games here tonight. We'll see you again for another edition of First Five on WagerTalk TV.